speechless, stood beside the glass where raindrops traced the time that passed. Your image drawn in charcoal gray refused to wash itself away. I painted you in storm and light, in fading golden shades of night. 1,000 strokes could not conceal the way you made the silence feel. The umbrellas bloomed along the street, but I stood still in soaking feet, because your ghost in water's glow was all the art I ever know. A portrait in the rain. Your smile behind the pain. No color left to frame the truth, just blurred outlines of our youth. Though time may rinse the ache in me, you live in every drop I see. The city breeze in solemn blues and whispers news I never choose, but through the fog your features gleam, more vivid than my waking dream. The puddles dance with neon light, reflecting what I lost that night. And though your voice no longer calls, it echoes down these narrow halls. A portrait in the rain. Soft as window pane, you stare from skies that we once knew, still sketched in cold and cobalt blue. I try to walk, but skies remain. They pull me back into the rain. They say the rain will wash you clean, but what of places you have been? Your face remains where love has bled, a masterpiece I never read. A portrait in the rain. Streaked with joy and pain. No gallery could hang what's real. A painted heart that won't unfeel. And though you're gone, I still remain, staring at our portrait in the rain.
The curtains fall without a sound, no roses thrown upon the ground. The lights go dim, the stage is bare, no one's left to know or care. I played my lines, I hit my cue, but none of it could bring back you. This final scene, I stood alone, performing for a heart of stone. The crowd was love, or so I thought, but silence is all I ever got. The music fades, the spotlight dies, and I undress in quiet sighs. No applause tonight, no echoes of delight, just me and velvet on the floor. The show's now done, you've closed the door. I bow beneath the amber light, but there's no applause tonight. The makeup smears, the costume tears. I walk back through forgotten stairs. The mirror shows what's left of me, a silhouette of who I used to be. You wrote the script, I learned each line. I danced to rhythms, never mind. Now every note feels out of place, each chord a crack I can't erase. No applause tonight, no arms to hold me tight. The orchestra is packed and gone, and I am left to sing alone. The spotlight fades into the night, still no applause tonight. Let the curtain stage run, let the stage remain gone. If love was just a passing show, then I'm the one who didn't know. No applause tonight, no glitter, no good night. I whisper lines you'll never hear, to empty rows and phantom tears. The only sound is heart's dim light as I exit left. No applause tonight. I hear you in the yellow trees when autumn winds begin to tease. September hums a tune so light, it brings you back on cooler nights. The rustle sounds like soft goodbyes, the kind you spoke with smiling eyes. Your footsteps echo down the lane where leaves remember love and rain. You always came with fallen skies and kissed me once beneath the pines, then vanished like the season does, a ghost in gold and cinnamon dust. September's voice still calls me home, in every breeze, in every poem. It sings in chords of loss and grace, with shadows dancing on your face. Though time moved on without your name, September whispers just the same. I still wear scarves you used to tie, the ones you loved in days gone by. Your laughter lingers in the flame of candles lit beside your frame.
cafe where we used to sit still holds the warmth, though not your wit. And when the jazz band starts to play, I close my eyes and drift away. September's voice still calls me home in every breeze, in every poem. It sings in chords of loss and grace, with shadows dancing on your face. Though time moved on without your name, September whispers just the same. I've tried to walk into the spring, but autumn taught my heart to cling. So when the nights grow long and wide, I'll wait for you in amber light. September's voice still calls me near through faded songs I long to hear. It speaks of love we never planned, still falling slow like grains of sand. And every year when leaves descend, your voice returns like summer's end. I hear it play across the square, a lonesome tune that fills the air, a saxophone in shades of blue. It sounds a lot like thoughts of you. The notes they bend, they fall, they sigh, just like the night you said goodbye. They float like smoke, they drift like dreams through windows cracked by silent dreams. I pause beneath the flickering light. Your ghost walks with me every night. The city's hushed, the moon aglow, and saxophones that play too slow. That distant saxophone sings where I once felt home. It echoes what we left unsaid, a song for hearts that once had bled. Though you're gone and I'm alone, I still wait for that saxophone. The player hides behind the song, but somehow plays where we went wrong. Each melody a line you wrote that never made it to your note. I close my eyes and time rewinds to jazz-filled rooms and tangled minds. The way you'd smile between the bars, like every solo wrote our scars. That distant saxophone haunts me down to the bone. It paints your name in minor key and draws your shadow back to me. Though you left and love has flown, I still waltz with that saxophone. Maybe the song is just a ghost, a memory I need the most. But every night it finds its way to tell me what I'd never say. Final distant saxophone will play until I'm gone. And when it weeps its final cry, I'll meet you where the echoes lie. Till then I walk these streets alone, guided by that saxophone. Still flickers soft and low. The sheets still hold your warmth, although you're gone and silence took your place. Yet I still reach for empty space. Your pillow's cold, untouched and bare, like half a breath left in the air. I sleep on one side every night, afraid to cross where you once lied. I fold the blankets just the same, still whisper low your sleeping name. Though dreams arrive, they never stay. They leave me when the night turns gray. Softly fall. Now only shadows climb the wall. I close my eyes, but all I see is everything you took from me. The radio plays something slow, a song you loved from long ago. I hum along to feel you near, but only silence answers here. I watch the dawn crawl up the wall. It brings no comfort, none at all. The sun feels strange upon my skin, like waking without you again. I never learned how to let go
things that stay, of things I know. And in the dark I hear you breathe, but it's just me and memory. The empty side of the bed, still wrapped in blue and threads of red. I lie awake and drift away to places where you used to stay. And maybe one day I'll forget, but darling, not just
Spin the room in candlelight for those who vanished out of sight. No names to mark, no words to say, just music where they used to stay. I place a rose where silence grows, on empty chairs and winter's throes. Their laughter hides in fading keys, a minor waltz of memories. The chandelier begins to sway to honor those who slipped away. Each step I take, I feel their grace, still dancing slow through time and space. This waltz is for the ones we lost, the ones the world forgot. They loved, they cried, they dreamed, they gave, and vanished like a wave. So spin the floor in threes and tears for all those absent years. Let the rhythm softly hold them close where quiet still appears. I hum a tune no one recalls, but still it lives in empty halls. I set the table, light the flame, and toast to each forgotten name. They lived in corners dimly lit, in records worn, in candle wicks. We never spoke, but still they bled and left their footprints where I tread. This waltz is for the ones we lost, the ones time brushed with frost. They danced in rain, they burned in fire, then slipped beneath the choir. So turn again and let them breathe in every silent heave, for hearts once broken still deserve a place to grieve. No statue raised, no songs remain, but still I hum their faint refrain. And in this waltz I hold them near, the ones we lost yet still feel here. This waltz is for the ones we knew, who vanished far too soon. They sang no last goodbye to us, but lived beneath the moon. So spin, spin once for those unnamed, the quiet
hearts still unclaimed. For even ghosts deserve their song before they're truly gone. The table set for two again, but only I remain. Your glass still holds a crimson hue, like lips that once knew mine so true. The napkin bears your lipstick trace, a faded ghost I can't erase. The bottle breathes what we became, a swirling storm with someone's name. We made our vows in candlelight, half sober truths on fragile nights. You swore you'd stay, I swore the same, but morning always breaks the game. Wine-stained promises spilled across the past, sudden rushes, soft caresses meant to never last. We toasted love with trembling hands, too lost to understand that every sip would cost us more than any vow we took. I watched you lie with shining eyes, a silver tongue in velvet guise, and I replied with silence sweet, just to feel your heat repeat. Now stains remain on linen white, like memories I drink each night. I press my lips where yours once were, still chasing ghosts inside the blur. Wine-stained promises, bitter in the glass, left behind like sugared lies that time forgot to pass. We kissed beneath the drunken star, but didn't get that far. Too drunk on dreams that bled too fast to know just who we are. And though the cork is buried deep and cellars hold what we can't keep, I'd pour it all again tonight, just to feel you close, despite wine-stained promises whispered without shame. We wrote our love on napkin rings and signed it with no name. So here's to what we never were, to love without a cure, a final toast to all that slips between a sip and goodbye's kiss. There's ashes on the piano, dust on every key. No hands have played her sorrow since the night you left me. The bench still holds your weightless ghost. I see it when I light the toast. The song you played that last July still lingers soft, still asks me why. I tried to play the chords we knew, but every note just turns to blue. The ivory sigh beneath my touch, like they remember far too much. Ashes on the piano and silence in the hall. You left your song in pieces
Now I don't play at all. The melody has lost its breath. Your echo fills the room instead. Ashes and a name unsaid. The metronome has lost its tick. The time we had ran out too quick. The sheet music is yellowed thin, with coffee stains and violin. I keep it there, don't turn the page, like keeping love locked in a cage. And though the strings have lost their tone, they cry like me when I'm alone. Ashes on the piano and footprints in the dust. You said you'd only be a while, but promises like wood can rust. Each breath I take just moves the flame, but leaves me choking on your name. Ashes whisper just the same. If love's a song that fades with time, then I still hum your broken rhyme. And though the room forgets your face, the keys remember every place. Ashes on the piano, a requiem in C. Your final verse, your closing line, still plays inside of me. So I won't dust, I won't let go this song you left so long ago. Ashes on the piano, and I play you soft and low.
The neon hums, the street is bare, a flick of jazz in midnight air. The waitress knows not to ask, just pours the cup, no need for masks. The spoon still stirs what's never said, cream and sugar for thoughts unread. I sit where you once used to be, that corner booth, your ghost and me. The jukebox plays our favorite tune, a slow lament beneath the moon. I tap my fingers to the time of memories aged like bitter wine. Coffee at 2 a.m., where dreams forget and hearts condemn. Steam rises just like old regret in cups half full of what we left. This café's quiet as a prayer, and I still wait for you right there. A shadow moves, I turn too quick, but find it's just the candle's trick. Your voice once echoed off these walls, now silence answers every call. The menu hasn't changed at all, but something's gone since that last fall. We laughed too loud, we loved too fast, and left behind what couldn't last. Coffee at 2 a.m., where lovers go when none remain. A sip of warmth, a drop of grace, to chase the chill you can't replace. This booth remembers every line, the way you smiled that final time. Outside, the rain begins to speak of promises and nights too weak. But here beneath the buzzing light, I live your absence every night. Coffee at 2 a.m. with ghosts and jazz and no amen. I drink to what we never were, to echoes fading in a blur. And though the world begins to bend, this coffee keeps me near the AM.
Curtains breathe with the wind, telling stories of where you had been. They sway so slow, like time stands still, and I just watch them from the sill. The chair you rock is quiet now, no laughter left to fill this house. The kettle hums a lonesome tune that fades beneath the silver moon. I keep your slippers by the bed, though it's been years since you last tread. The mirror knows what I won't say. You're gone and I have lost my way. Lace curtains and lonely eyes, wearing time like a thin disguise. This house remembers better days. Now everything just fades to gray. And though I whisper soft goodbyes, I'm still stitched to your lullabies. The window frames your phantom face in corners touched by quiet grace. I fold your shirt, still warm with dust, in motions made of love and rust. The floorboards creak in gentle tones, as if they miss your midnight moans. Even the clocks, they lose their fight, refusing to move past that night. Lace curtains and lonely eyes, staring through your last sunrise. I talk to walls, they talk back low, in echoes only widows know. I pour your tea, then sit and wait, still dancing slow with hands of fate. They said to move, to let you go, but how do you release a soul when every room still holds your trace, and every dusk still wears your face? Lace curtains and lonely eyes, watch the world through clouded skies. I close the blinds, but not the pain. I still